like that. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Paul, you spoke earlier about governance, how governance is important. So let's do a double click on that in terms of more from a futuristic standpoint between now and in the future. How should companies be thinking about governance and also ethics? There are a lot of gray zones that are out there, right? IPs, who owns the IP, then, deep fakes. In some cases, funny. Some of the Instagram posts are funny, but then they also have serious ramifications in other cases. So how should a company think about these two aspects?
There's so many elements to this. I remember I was watching the American football Super Bowl, and somebody showed it a couple of weeks ago, and somebody showed me this really cool viral video with all these famous people advocating for something they cared about. And I thought, oh, wow, look at all these famous people. And it turned out it was a complete deep fake. Fooled me. All of my friends watching the American football game, we didn't know it was fake. And, even though they were advocating for a cause that I care about, it was terrible that, something like this, I don't want to be faked out. So it was like a little personal, like, oh gosh, this is tricky. We've heard all sorts of horror stories in many different ways. It could be how HR uses AI to look at resumes and makes ethical and all sorts of mistakes there. And I think a lot of that's being fixed. People now are catching up to the guardrails that need to be put in place. It's I think that, like I said, touched on earlier, there needs to be governance around making sure that as these technologies get really smart, that they don't get a mind of their own.